to keep the government funded through the end of September. One Democrat voted with 216 Republicans to approve the bill, which looks to slash $13 billion in non-military spending while boosting funds for veterans' health care and the Pentagon. Democratic Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries condemned the spending bill, saying it, quote, rips away life-sustaining health care and retirement benefits from everyday Americans.
It's all part of a broader scheme to pass massive tax cuts for billionaire donors, the wealthy, the well-off, and the well-connected, and then to stick working-class Americans with the bill. This entire scheme. And as Democrats, we want no part of it.
The bill now moves to the Senate, where it would need the support of at least 7 members of the Democratic caucus to pass. Without a continuing resolution, the government's poised to run out of money by the end of the day on Friday. The Department of Education has announced plans to fire an additional 1,300 workers, effectively cutting the agency's workforce in half since President Trump took office. Newly confirmed Education Secretary Linda McMahon, the billionaire former professional wrestling promoter, says the cuts show her commitment to efficiency and accountability. The National Teachers Union, the National Education Association, condemned the cuts, writing in a statement, quote, gutting the Department of Education will send class sizes soaring, cut job training programs, make higher education more expensive and out of reach for middle-class families, take away special education services for students with disabilities, and gut student civil rights protections, unquote. The European Union has responded swiftly after President Trump's 25% tariffs on all steel and aluminum imports went into effect at midnight. The EU said it would impose counter tariffs on over $28 billion of U.S. goods starting in April. Trump's new tariffs also drew fire from Australia, though Prime Minister Anthony Albanese said his government would hold off for now on imposing reciprocal tariffs. On Tuesday, Trump backed down from threats to further increase U.S. tariffs on Canada by up to 50% and kept tariffs at the 25% rate after leaders of Ontario province suspended plans to raise rates on electricity sold to Michigan, Minnesota, and New York. Trump's escalated trade war rattled markets again on Tuesday, with the S&P 500 and NASDAQ indices posting their biggest one-day drop in over 2 years. On Tuesday, House Republicans added language to the House spending bill that effectively revokes Congress's ability to undo Trump's tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and China anytime this year. We'll have more on this story after headlines. A House